Okay, it got significantly more busy since I pulled in here. But he said, hey, can you turn your truck out and go back outside the gate until we hear back from your pickup? I'm like,
now he'll get.
oh, Kason got another crown victory.
Now
He's got
he'll
6.
Now he'll get 7 victories.
Ooh. I helped him a little bit, but not as much as I could have. But still, killed a couple guys. Oh yeah, that battery's definitely good. And I think maybe just a starter, like you guys are saying in the comments for that Freightliner, is probably needs to have a little ding to the solenoid to get those brushes loose. But on top of that, we don't even want to turn it over because it's probably got just a bunch of rust and stuff inside of it. Red wheels for the win. Let's take it to school. Gorgeous morning. High of 75 today. And what is it right now? Right now it is 48. Whew, 48 to 75. Man. Here you go. Back at it, guys. Day 2. I love you. Be awesome. Be kind.
Okay.
Have a great day in school. That one going? There you go. All right. You too. Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you.
Gotta love yous. Heck yeah. All right. Second day of school. Bye, Bubba. Waving at me. All right. Back from spring break. Let's do this. And we look for a load today. An absolutely beautiful day out here at the park. Dropped the boys off, went to Bojangles. T-Dubs went to some new coffee spot that she wanted to go to that she saw on some TikTok or Instagram reel. I don't know where she found it, but she's taking a neighbor. So I thought I'll go get some Bojangles. I got some biscuits and gravy. Sat there on the load board. That same load was up from yesterday. That was $2,000 from Magellan. And I got on the phone and guess how long I had to wait? Back, somebody answered the phone. It sounded like he was in a basement somewhere, some guy. This is Magellan. I'm like, hey, calling about this load going down to Haines City, Florida. He's like, oh yeah, we just covered that. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Thank you for your due diligence. But yeah, they're definitely dropping the ball a little bit on that one. But then there's another one that came up, 2,700, like an island out there, way down by like, way below Tampa, Fort Myers, I think it is, Fort Myers side. And I called on it, but it's a 6 stop. That's why it was listed at $2,700. So I asked them to email me the stops so I can look them up. If they're kind of like all along the coast, maybe going into Florida. But if they're Atlanta down somewhere, I don't know. That's typically how they are, but we'll figure it out. But there's not looking great on load boards. It's all over the place. So hopefully something pops up, but it's about 9 a.m. now and we're still just enjoying the park. Gorgeous day. Well then, I called on a load that just was posted a minute ago. Going to Charleston. It's called Flock Freight, F-L-O-C-K. I've never run for them, but I've called on a couple of their loads. And since I wasn't signed up with Highway, the little onboarding thing, they would always just say, sorry, we can't work with you. But now they work with me. And so they have some of the best AI, but you can totally tell it's still AI. Sometimes you get a girl, sometimes you get a guy. I had a guy and it was posted at 600. I said I could do that for 750. He said, let me check. And this is like the AI person. Then he transferred me to a real person. That guy was pretty cool too. But in the amount of time it took me to actually solidify being set up with Highway with them, and I told them I could do it for 750, they covered it for 600. So somebody else took it. All these loads that are close to decent right now, which there's not a lot even on the board. There's a lot of loads posted at the same time over and over again. There's a lot of brokers posting the same loads. So I don't know if it's double brokering or it's just customer repping it out to a bunch of different people. Either way, it's not good. Like it was okay the end of last week. Not right now though. This is that one I got down to Jacksonville again with that dedicated Landstar agent. They did not call me this week. No, not so far. They haven't. So, and then getting that $800 back was nice going to right by the link. But, so yeah, that one. But yeah, we didn't get that one. Our little heart tree, which is getting peed on right now by good old Murphy, of course. It's coming back. I love it. The leaves came out of nowhere. So anyways, we'll keep looking, but it's a drag for Tuesday. Everything that's a decent load is gone pretty quickly. And all the ones they're trying to get you to take ones from here to West Palm, all the way down almost to Miami for $1,500. I'm like, guys, come on. And they had this load up yesterday too. A lot of loads that are up right now were up yesterday. So I don't know. We'll see if it gets any better, but it's getting worse before it's getting better, that's for sure. Eating a little bit of bagel with strawberry cream cheese, pretty good. But of course, the load I was just talking to a guy about just got covered. Okay. Talking to him, he said he could have it for 300. I said, I'll do it for 400. He said, I think I can make that work. And then he emailed back and said, just got covered. So that's not good. T-Dubs is happy though. She went to McAllister's. Good iced tea. Brought me back some potato salad. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, because just emailing different loads here and there. And then there was another load that just popped up. And it was going to just Savannah, I thought. But then he emails it back. Oh, it's gonna stop in Greenwood, South Carolina. Then Atlanta, then Savannah. I'm like, oh, that's way different than just going to one place. So he said, what would you take that for? I said, 1,700. You got to figure 700 over to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Savannah, about 1,000. And then the Greenwood stop, I guess, is just a freebie. That's probably going to take you 2 days because you're not going to be able to get through all that traffic in one day. We'll see. But I like watching these different real estate guys, too, on YouTube sometimes. Just talking about, like, Zillow just cut their projections again for next year, saying that it's only going to go up 0.6% of your home value. And it's actually took a 34%. Just like the house down the street just sold for $80,000 less than they listed it. So we're kind of feeling great about selling the lake property. And as you can see right here on the left, they just wouldn't pump the septic. Like he wanted all the septic cleaned out. He's paying for all that. So I was like, all right, man, whatever. That just shows me like he's that serious. He's ready to buy it. So I was like, okay, whatever. If you wanted to go ahead and pump the whole septic out, then go ahead, man. So he did. So I think it's going to be going, guys. But we have like another month of kind of finishing everything up, him getting his financing done, and then closing, I think, in April. No, not April, May, right? May, beginning of May. So May 2nd is actually my dad's birthday.
I know, May 1st.
Heck yeah. And T-Dubs wants to go to a nice steak dinner and kind of say goodbye if we close. So it's up in the air, but it is looking all signs to happening. But this kind of stuff makes us feel like we're making the right decision kind of thing. All right, we'll keep looking for loads. If anything, I'm going to go grab the other 2 batteries out of the K100, get those charged too. And then like you guys said, I'm going to bring a pan down there and drain the actual oil, drain all that water out and the oil out of the Freightliner. And I've been looking for rebuild kits. Thanks for all your comments. I will be talking to Tim. Tim Gentry is really good with rebuilding a bunch of those motors. So I know there's PDI, I know there's ATL Diesel, all these different companies. But just the cost of rebuilding, guys, the whole rebuild kit's about $2,500 to $3,000, depending on little extra pieces here and there that are added to some kits and not others. That's way better than my Cummins. My Cummins is like $10,000 just for the rebuild kit. And then a brand new head, or remanufactured new head, is about same thing, about $2,500 to $3,000. So you're looking under $10,000, under $8,000 for just all the parts that would cost you $10,000 for one on the Cummins. So that's, I don't know, the camshaft is like $800 for my truck for the Detroit. My Cummins camshaft's like $4,000 now. So that's why I recommend you look at these Detroits. If you're looking to buy a truck, I know they don't come in the newer trucks, so you don't get all the amenities of the nice and newer stuff. But if you can find a well taken care of older truck that has a 12.7 or a 14 liter Detroit, it's been taken care of. It has like a modernized fridge in it, whatever, APU on it, that kind of stuff. It's a good choice because your motor's a lot less expensive to rebuild. That's why I got that cab over with that motor. Murphy, what are you doing out here? Oh, look who else is out here. Just chilling it, just kicking it, kitty cat. I saw him all the way at the little fountain thing over there earlier. Look what showed up, guys. So I think something's wrong with my trailer's wiring. Maybe it's actually the connector on the trailer. But this is our new $38, if I can get it open, cord, because mine's at the truck side where it goes into the truck. This is starting to kind of break up, so it's not bad to have another one. 15 foot is what you want. Don't go for 12 feet. And yeah, that should be good to go now. Put that on there. I'll have to just zip tie the other one or something back because my other one's wound into one big 3 of them all together. So I'll just take the 2 ends and maybe cut them off. I don't know. But yeah, we'll have that now. It's nice. But yeah, $140 at TA, $38 online. Well then, thank goodness for C.H. Robinson and making a good friend along the way. Great broker buddy. This load was listed for $1,260, I think. $1,260, $1,290 on Truck Smarter, of all things. Found it on there. Haven't really been using Truck Smarter a lot lately. Talked to the CEO of it and just kind of about the platform. It used to be Coyote, JB Hunt, all the apps that these big brokers just had have all gone away. They've really gone, you don't see hardly any JB Hunt loads anymore from their app. You don't see Coyote, they got bought by RXO. And for that reason, a lot of loads just weren't on there anymore. There wasn't a lot of traffic. So there's still a good amount of stuff here and there, and you'll find something here and there. And C.H. Robinson has all their loads on there. C.H. Robinson, for some reason, doesn't really post on other load boards. I don't know why. But I started moving to DAT like everybody else. Like I said all my life, I would never pay for it, but it's sink or swim. The freight market is so bad that if I didn't have DAT, I'd be under probably, like not making, or at least trucking wouldn't make sense, and I'd sell my equipment. So told that to CEO. We still have our factoring with them. We still have our partnership with them, but we just took a step back from pushing the load board so much because I really wasn't using it. I just felt, I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna tell you what I know or what I use and why I use it and how it works. So I kept the, I just keep using DAT, so I didn't want to make it so I'm like, make it seem like I'm getting all my loads off of Truck Explorer, which I'm not. So maybe one day it'll come back and these brokers will start having their own smorgasbord of loads on there, but it really went away for a while. So I was coming out of Savannah. I was like, man, I got to try something else. So I just said, I'm going to try DAT. Keeping Up the Joneses, my good buddy who got me the new ELD also. He recommended it. He was starting to screenshot me loads from DAT, and I'm like, okay, I got to try this out because I'm not seeing any of these loads. And it's a lot of smaller brokers that are on there, and a lot of brokers, just like the one AI company, Flock, all these different ones. So I don't know why I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. It's 81 degrees, I hear it says. Probably less than that, but the car says 81. It's supposed to be a high of 74 today. But anyways, we got that one battery was fully charged. The bars weren't moving anymore. That's one thing about those other batteries. It always had a blinking bar like it was still charging. So I don't know if they had a dead cell like you guys were saying. Like some of you were saying, get the, what's it called? Not the voltmeter, but it's like a different kind of meter, a thermometer that really checks each cell, because you could have a dead cell, and if you put one battery back with any, like if there's all 4 batteries had to be good. If one of them's bad, it could bring them all down. So that kind of stuff. So thanks for all your guys' comments. I think I'll charge up the other 2 K100 batteries and see if they work in the Freightliner, but I'm probably not turning over the Freightliner. No need to. Some of you guys said it might be condensation in the oil pan. That's why I have a little bit of water in there, but it's way too much water. Like I let it sit there for a while after I turned the video off, and it almost filled up that little pan. So I was like, no, this is way too much water. It had definitely blew a head gasket or dropped a liner. And we'll talk to Tim Gentry and get to see who he'd recommend to go to for all. I want like one big package. I want the head, the whole rebuild kit, everything. Mine's a D-Deck 2, which is an older version. There's D-Deck 4 and 5 are pretty much the newer ones, I believe. So yeah, we'll get all that. I want to order from one place and just have everything kind of set up and give them my serial number and say, here's what I need. Let me know. But yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Sorry about all the wind. Cheaper than a Cummins would be to replace. So that's why I bought the truck. And that's why I'm selling the K100, because I really want to use all the money from the K100 sale to fund the whole motor build for the Freightliner. But if you go and try and buy just the motor out of, go look up a 12.7 Detroit D-Deck 2 out of LKQ or eBay or anything like that, it's like $13,000, $12,500 to $13,000. I was like, man, I paid less than 10 for the whole truck. So rebuild the motor might be a good thing, because then you'll have a $12,000, $13,000 motor, and those motors that are $12,000, $13,000, they're not freshly rebuilt. Those are just like pulled out of another truck. So it's a good motor, to say the least. Anyways, let's get over there, put our new electrical cord on, fire up the big old girl, the W900, and we're heading right up the street to get this load, and just grateful for this load. On top of that, there's this email thread right here. There's like 4 different brokers that were pushing this load. It was Elabel, and they don't list it like in the notes 3 stops. They just said from Fountain Inn to Elabel, which is like Savannah area, inside Savannah. And so I was like, okay, it's not bad. It offered like $1,000, $900 to go down by Savannah. Then they came back and said it was a 3 drop, and then this guy said it was, my best rate is $700. This was going to go down to Greenwood, which is 50 miles, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 miles. And then all the way to Atlanta, and then back to Savannah for $700. I'm like, are you crazy? And then he said, how about $800? I'm like, no, sorry, man. But it's just really bad out here for freight, so we're not moving on loads either. There's a load that's been here to Wildwood for the last, like, the whole week's been up, and a little bit of last week. Keep talking to the broker, and he said 1,200, not moving off 1,200, and I'm like, that's like 1,500 minimum right there. 1,400 if I know you, I'm doing you a favor or something. And he said, no, 1,200. Now he just bumped it to 1,350, and I said I can do that for 16, and then I just got this load. And this load's 21, going down to like Riviera Beach area. So I'm very grateful for that. So just past Daytona, down past Melbourne. That's Awesome, and it's only 17,000 pounds. Grateful. Let's go warm the truck up. It's pretty cool. The Kenworths have a lamp test you can do with the truck. So it checks all your lights, blinkers, headlights, high beams, low beams. These blinkers are on now. But I wanted to do that because I just plugged in that new cable. So there you go. Brand new one. Now I have to cut off this one just so it's not dangling off in the way anywhere. But I gotta get some big snips for that. Airing up, starting up, and yeah, good to go. 2 trailers. Came up the back way because last time I took that toll road 185 and I thought, okay, this easy pass that I have, I've probably used maybe 200 bucks at most of the 500 I put on it originally, which was like when I had my Volvo like 3 years ago or more. So anyways, I thought, okay, that'll pick up the pass. Oh no, gave me a nice fine in the mail, $8 just for the tolls. I went to like 2 booths. And then a $10 administration fee. I was like, okay, we will not be using this toll road ever again. I don't know why you build stuff like that and just, it would make it nice to be able to use it, but yeah, not for 18 bucks a pop every time you go. And warehouse over there looks drastically empty. They built this giant thing and no one's using it. It's also probably because that toll road, it sucks. Nobody wants to come here. It should be free tolls for trucks. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go back over that 185 right up here, and it's on our right-hand side. I thought it was gonna be a Henkel, Henkel, because this one requires tanker, which means it's gonna be a soluble liquid. That'll probably move inside the totes. Sometimes it's molasses still, and it doesn't move at all, but they want you to have a tanker endorsement to run it, which I do. On the back of my CDL, it's one of my endorsements, tanker endorsed, which means I can handle the surge. And all it is when you get your CDL, you study for the main written test to get your permit, and then you can also study for doubles and triples, which is like if you're pulling FedEx, those trailers that disconnect, or DHL, whatever, or UPS sometimes, or tanker, which is pulling actual tanker like fuel or food grade, like milk, something like that, or like what I'm doing. Rarely, I've probably used my tanker endorsement 15 times in 7 years, but it's coming useful because they make sure you have it, or otherwise you don't get the load. And that's what he asked me. My broker buddy said, hey, you do have tanker, right? I'm like, yes, I do. So, okay, that's what they want. So cool. That maybe have got me the load, which is awesome. But yeah, let's go over 185 and get loaded. Should be easy and quick, hopefully. There's that 185 right in front of us. So we're taking a right on Antioch Church Road. It's funny because I used to live in Antioch, California. Never knew what that meant, but it's like the original Crusades, when it was the Islamic state versus the Christian people, I guess. Kind of that war way back in the day, which is still kind of a war today. Everyone's always going at each other. But Antioch was like their last stand for a church, I guess, up on a hill. And I think it was, I forgot what it was called, but Antioch was the name of that church, so they keep it going. I didn't know what Antioch meant when I lived there in California. Just thought that was a name they came up with. Then I found out later in life that that was actually a biblical thing. That is it. And then I moved to Brentwood, which was right next to Antioch, out there in California. If you know, you know. Northern East Bay. So I live like about 40 minutes in from San Francisco. And it's pretty crazy out there. It's all country and stuff. There's a lot of country field. There's a big delta, they call it, like a waterway, like a river that feeds in from the Sacramento area, from all the mountain runoff to the bay. I mean, fresh water mixed with salt water. But we would go out there and some of the best wakeboarding and like skiing in the world, because it has rocks on both sides and it kind of dissipates the water so it doesn't have any ripples come back. So it's always smooth water. Turn around, come back, smooth water again. It's really cool. All right, Antioch Church Road, let's take a right. We will be following R&L right here. It's kind of a quick hairpin. We go right and right again. Looks like that tree trunk is kind of waiting right there. And then another quick right here. Okay, 100 feet. Osage, O-S-A-G-E, all right. And it's on the left up here. Woo. I made it just wide enough, but any cars over there? Nope, gotta wait for cars to go by. entrance. Don't think so. Maybe where R&L is. It's on the left. It's called Ethos. Is that it? That truck's at? Or you go around the other side? Da-da-da-da. No signs anywhere. But that is the company, I think, right? Yep, Ethos. Kind of weird writing. Did he blindside? Please ring bell for service. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one for me. Once he's out of there, maybe, but... we'll see. I'll try and stay out of his way. Shipping hours 8 to 4. No smoking beyond this point. Okay. Secure their fence back there. All right. See what we're getting. But easier to come in from that road, but I don't know where that road came in at. Who knows? Who knows? Go right his way, so here we go. All right, big old girl. Thanks for getting us here. Let's go. Okay, it got significantly more busy since I pulled in here. But he said, hey, can you turn your truck out and go back outside the gate until we hear back from your pickup? I'm like, oh, I can't really turn around here, especially with that guy here now. This big old girl ain't gonna make that. So he said, you can go up there, turn around, just be careful with the embankment. Okay. What's really gonna not be cool is if all these trucks get indoors before me, because I don't know who's trying to get back with them. They didn't have a pickup number, so I texted my buddy from St. Robinson. He gave it to me, and once I gave it to them, they were in the office for a little bit, but then they came back and said we're gonna have to wait a little while before we get like confirmation. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. See a big old girl turn around up here? I don't think so. What I'm gonna try and do is back up. Now I'm not gonna be able to make that turn. I see what he's saying. He's saying you can make it, but it's kind of, they should have just paved this whole thing. So we're gonna have to turn nice and wide, then our trailer will drop down and hit that dang ground right there. So, all right, let's back it up over here. Maybe try and put our trailer, turn the truck all the way around, and then come over, back our trailer back into this area where we're heading into, and go back the other way. Oh yeah, all kinds of fun around here. Got some big tire marks in the grass where some guys have like just turned around in the grass over there. This is not the best of ideas. But I don't really want to hit that embankment down there, so I'm gonna get my trailer all the way over here to the left, and then I'm gonna come down gently instead of messing up the grass. You can see the tire marks over there that go all the way by the building. That guy was just like, turn around right here. Like, all right. Hope there's nothing underground over there that can't handle some weight on it. Some 25, 30,000 pounds. Oh man. That's if you're empty. Man, I wish my pickup number would have been right. I wouldn't have had to turn around back here. Or been already in the system. I don't know what they're trying to do with it. Well, we made it, but it looks like other people are turning around. So I don't know if they're getting indoors before us or what. But at least we're headed the right direction. I really don't want to pull out of the yard now because I'm already in here. And I don't have to blindside now. So we shall see what they say. But making you go outside the gate's kind of not the coolest. Okay, he came and talked to me and said, we're picking your order, like getting it staged, and then we'll put it on your truck. So it doesn't seem like any of them are picked or staged though, so I don't understand that, but whatever. That guy's in there, that guy just pulled in, that guy pulled in, but we're grateful for the load. And we just had a nice phone call for about 15 minutes about the K100. He's coming to look at it next week from Tennessee, and he might be the perfect guy to buy it because he has a 307-inch wheelbase Peterbilt. He loves the stretch trucks, so he might be the one to buy it. And if he buys that one, all that money goes right back into that Freightliner.
restroom.
Okay.
Something.
No, I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just ready. Well, wowee, wowie, wow. Finally got it. It's now everybody's gone except the last guy. That poor guy doesn't speak a word of English. And they told him to sign every single paper and he didn't understand really. So he was looking through it. I kind of showed him. You got to sign each one on the bottom end. So I don't know how. He's going to Canada. Doesn't speak a word of English. He's got a hazmat load. I don't know the name of the Rockport. Never heard of him. But yeah, I don't understand how that happens. How do you read the road signs if you can't read or understand English? It doesn't make sense. Well, we are the last ones here. It's been about 2.5 hours, but I'm just grateful we're finally getting loaded. That's our trailer getting loaded right there. Heck yeah, and that's all of our stuff right there. Oh yeah. Prepare the paperwork and get back home, and T-Dub's making dinner. I know I talk about this every time, but if you're new to my channel, that's a good move right there, car. There you go. It's right in front of me. All right. This is called Perimeter Road. It goes around a National Guard kind of airfield. It might have been, I think it was a duty way back in the day, but now it's like a National Guard training facility area. But it does have some planes going in and out. And still, anyways, first time I ever drove a semi, I was on this road, driving in circles over and over again. I was in a T660 Kenworth of all things. Same cab as the one that's in the back of this one. Driving around in circles over and over again. Just getting used to trucks. But, oh yeah, a little nostalgia. Let's get back home, get some grub, head out tonight, and deliver tomorrow. Back when I ran these roads, there was not a Sphinx here, but there is now. I'm gonna see if that guy can make that turn. I think I'm gonna stop and just go ahead and get a quick refreshment. Yeah, that's an easy turn, okay. Nice, nice. There's a couple other trucks that are kind of waiting right there, but and those guys are super nice. They were, hey, we appreciate your patience so much. Thank you so much for being cool. I'm like, yeah, just grateful for the work, man. It's a hard market out there right now. Not a lot of loads. So they said, well, we appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I appreciate the work. I appreciate my buddy from C.H. Robinson. All right, we're gonna hit a little bit of curb because we got these guys here, but we're not too bad. Nice and slow. Don't mess up your tires. And don't hit them like a sidewall on the curb. If you can go over the curb, it's way better than rubbing those sidewalls. That Scion TC's going his own way. This guy wasn't even stopping here. He's just kind of pulling through. I'm gonna stop right here against the car wash. Say hi to Sphinx, use the restroom, get on the road. Man, is it windy out there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this Sphinx was not here when I went to CDL school. Oh no. Okay, we'll see you next time, Sphinx. Let's go. Nice Jeep out here too, but man, is it windy. Good looking Jeep. I like those big old 40s on it. Oh yeah, maybe one day. If I ever do get a Jeep, probably get that older one that was just a 2-door, but it had like the extended little rear, that limited. Pretty cool. But the only thing I don't like about the Jeeps is they're sitting so close together. Kind of like a K1, K or W900. There she is. I see her hiding. Oh yeah. Well, almost made it home, but our old Jaguar friend here, I like to shoot this a little bit wide to the left so I don't hit the tires on the curb to the right. So we're gonna wait for the green light so he goes. But you can turn and run right on a red light, but got a lot of traffic, so we'll just wait our turn. And I think T-Dubs and Kason, maybe Kyle and Cash are all gonna come pick me up real quick. I'll say hi to them, eat some of T-Dubs' food, and I'll start getting going, because if this was Jacksonville or something, I'd be able to make it no problem easy, 5.5 hours, but going all the way past Daytona, a little bit of a longer run, but it pays well. 2,100, not bad at all. And then hopefully a 7-3 split my sleeper and get something maybe back out of Savannah tomorrow or Jacksonville. I don't know. See how far we can get. If anything's around even. Start looking at loads tonight. Oh, look who it is coming to get me. Oh, golf cart service. Let's lock her up. You guys are crazy. I could have walked over there to you. Thanks for coming to get me. All right. It's pretty cool they do that. They like vacuum up all the leaves and stuff you put in the street. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Case, thanks for getting us home, buddy. We let him drive in the last leg of the road to get home. Oh yeah. Gotta learn young. Learn how to drive. Drifting. Oh! The crazy carts are back from the lake. Oh yes. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Crazy kid. There's the other one. Now it's my turn to grub.
You're gonna have to do hard things you don't want to do.
Man, it smells good in here. Cash, is mine, dude? Would you like to have a little bit? I heard that you thought your reading assignment was boring today. Can I have a high five? I'm not mad at you. I think it's boring too. You want to give me a head five? Yeah, reading is boring for me too.
But you did complete it.
You did do it.
You got it done, so.
Luckily, your mom's best friends with your teacher, so she texted her directly. It's like, hey, Cash isn't really feeling his reading assignment. I'm like, neither was I when I was a kid. You give me the L, but I got a victory last night. I get a W. There we go.
We still have to do things we don't necessarily.
That's true. Where did you cook this stuff at?
Right there.
I mean, you cooked it. Oh, you cooked it in a pot. Well, I saw that.
Pan,
Oh, nice. I like your overalls. Like you're working. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. So the rebuild kit came back, guys. Thank you so much for you guys'. Oh, he's out again. Your recommendations on, I think it's heavy highway truck equipment. It's the yellow one. Tiki Shish. They're in Michigan. And I just sent them the ESN serial number and said, hey, I need a new head and a full rebuild kit for this motor. And they came back. Guess how much it's going to cost, guys? For a whole rebuild of that motor. Well, at least the kit. We'll probably need.
$2,500.
How much?
$2,500.
No, that's my 12,000. My W900 was $37,000.
Okay, $18,000.
$5,700. That's why you buy a 12.7. Brand new, full bearings, pistons, sleeves, all that stuff. So yeah.
This is what I cooked in, by the way.
There you go. Let's try the sandwich out. Whoa, 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 whoa. My goodness. So what do we have? Chicken Philly, cheese, onions, mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy. Let's grub, guys. Gotta say, guys, bon appetit. This is awesome. Thank you, T-Dubs.
Thank you.
Came up here to find Kellen, guys, but he's oh yeah, passed out.
Remember I got you the victory?
You did give me the victory. Remember that time?
Yeah, remember?
Heck yeah, dude. So I did an update and
What else do you have?
how many you got now?
I should have 7.
Oh man. Casey, are you Santa Claus?
Huh?
Or not Case, Cash. So you have to get a what, babe? An arc welder.
Let's go. Let's go.
So
Yes!
dude. 7. What is it?
This is a Jeep.
A Jeep?
Yeah, it's supposed to be black, but it's purple.
Okay. So Colin likes to play on my character. He's playing Lego Man.
Wait, Dada.
Yes.
I saw our favorite skin.
Okay, you did?
No one can get
Look.
it.
There it is. Hot dog man.
Look, look. Just it move.
Okay. I gotta get going, guys.
Let me
But
see how
glad you woke up, Kyle. Oh, they got crowns?
the infinite thing. Let me see how much was it. I can't show you how much big.
Okay, well, good crowns, dude.
I made it regenerate.
What a beautiful sunset, just like the T-Dubs. Look at that guy's headlights. I love it. Oh, he's just getting out of his truck.
Is he?
Living next to my W9. Okay. I hate goodbyes, but I love you. Thanks for bringing me over here. Text me when I get there.
I love you.
Bye, beautiful. Love you too. One of the best Uber ever. Escalade Uber. Let's fire this girl back up. And let's get down there. Bye, T-Dubs. That food was so good. But on that note, guys, God bless you. Beautiful sunset. God's grace. Thank you so much for this load. Hope we get something back tomorrow or maybe Thursday, delivering Friday out here. And yeah, just keep rolling. Keep trying to make this spot market, freight market work. But I appreciate you, Cameron over there at C.H. Robinson. Looking out for him, man. Enjoy your vacation next week, brother. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.